Yeah, so basically, we want to talk about a few things at the top of the show before we get into the tournament. Our show, first of all, you guys, I got a real gripe. Our freaking last episode from Monday, after being up for a few hours, gets blocked by MBC. Okay? Now, MBC is a Korean media company, and you might be wondering, what did they block us for? Well, let me show you. And this is unforgivable. These fucking guys used our clip. You remember how they used my modern art clip?
Mm-hmm.
And we were watching them react to it? They didn't ask permission to use my clip. I don't care. Use my clip. Okay? But when we watched the clip of them reacting to us, they blocked our fucking video worldwide. Ain't that some shit?
Bruh.
Ain't that some motherfucking shit? I mean, this is insane. The copyright system is so fucked. And I keep telling YouTube, you have to get rid of global blocking. You have to get rid of worldwide blocks. Back in the day, you had to file a DMCA takedown if you wanted it to go down like that, which at least holds some legal remedy to me. But the worldwide block is just a tool that YouTube gives any media company. They can immediately remove your video. They don't have any legal liability because the DMCA is a legal notice. And the most fucked up thing about the global worldwide block is that even if I dispute it, I say, hey, this is fair use. I'm putting my ass on the line and I'm saying this is fair use. I can use this footage legally, let alone it being my own footage in this case. This is my footage. I own this footage. You know what I mean?
We want our freedom for the world.
And so what happens is when these media companies do a worldwide block, even after I dispute it, the video stays down still for a week or two. You can do nothing. And when it's like a new post, I mean, the damages can be catastrophic. Your video is being pushed out to the feed. It's being recommended. And basically stopping that causes incredible damage to our business. And, it's just horrible for everyone, for people watching, for us. If people do a DMCA like they're supposed to, I can dispute it for copyright, and then it comes right back up. So what YouTube is doing with these global worldwide blocks is they're basically giving them less legal liability, stronger tools to keep the video down longer. It is a fucking it's a catastrophe for creators, the worldwide block. It really is. And, motherfuckers, they're using my clips. I'm not going out blocking people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could do that to them. I could go block their fucking video. I thought about it, too. I'll be honest. I was like, I'm going to block them. Fuck them. I was so angry. That would have been funny, but not the right thing to do. At first, I was like, I'm going to block them. I'm going to block this fucking video. But it's not the right thing to do. So what we ended up having to do is you have to cut it out. At least YouTube gives you that tools, but why should I have to cut out my own footage? So you cut it out, and then it gets restored. So,
And cutting it out takes like 12 hours.
Yeah, exactly. And then sometimes it doesn't even work. Like
sometimes
recently,
it glitches out, yeah.
Sometimes we'll try to cut it out. It just doesn't work, and the video stays down forever.
There's an episode of, I think, After Dark from like 2 months ago that something like this happened. We had to cut something out, and it glitched out so bad that to this day, the second half of the episode, the audio is like 6 seconds out of sync with the video.
Wow.
And there's nothing you can do at that point. It's just borked forever.
Yeah, so it's like, well, good for these media companies that can just push a button and fuck my whole business up. But I'm running a business here too. And there's got to be something. I'm speaking with my lawyers about some framework for holding people accountable who just are going Wild West with these worldwide blocks. There's got to be some accountability because these people are interfering with my business. They are not considering fair use at all. And it's insane. It's absolutely fucked. So, there's got to be something to do. And the pure irony about this, too, the perfect timing of it, is that I was talking to my lawyer yesterday, like, dude, there's got to be something we can do about it. There's got to be some framework. There's got to be something we can figure out. Well, just as we started thinking about that, guess who fucking blocked last week's After Dark at 1:30 a.m. last night? This fucking goon. Ryan Kavanaugh, worst dressed man of the deck. What in the fuck is this moron wearing?
Get the fuck out!
So, if you didn't watch our last week's After Dark, we watched a short clip of Ryan Kavanaugh's boxing event, which we're like, well, we didn't even talk about anything but Ryan Kavanaugh, aka the least interesting part of the show. At least like with the current copyright lawsuit they have against us, they can be like, oh, well, you showed the heart of the fight, which was Jake Paul, Ben Askren. No, motherfucker, if that's the heart of the fight, this is the toenail of the fight. It's Ryan Kavanaugh dressed like a 8-year-old who dressed himself and exhibiting the personality of a stale bread. And that's what we commented on. And this guy, probably drunk at 1:30 a.m., he's trying to edit my Wikipedia page. Yeah. It's not letting him because it's locked, and he's been banned 8 times. He's angry. He doesn't know what to do. He can't drive anywhere because, his license doesn't work. He needs his driver to go anywhere. And so it's 1:30 a.m. His driver's unavailable. You know
what? When we were putting together the tournament yesterday, it suddenly hit me as we were going through all of these. We don't have any sound bites of Ryan Kavanaugh. And then it occurred to me the reason is even though he's such a character on the show and we fucking hate him and we love dunking on him, he is so fucking boring that there's got to be
something.
We went through some. We've gone through. We've looked. It's just his voice is like NyQuil. It just puts you to sleep like immediately. It's not funny. He sucks that bad.
There is one we did find that
hit me with it.
Is actually pretty good.
Let's hear it.
This is the first time for me to
Wow, that is actually just scary. That's like when the ghosts are speaking to you through the radio signals.
Yeah, murder.
I do love when you guys cut it up. It's for him saying something, so yeah. I'd love more of those, I guess. It takes a lot of work, though.
Yeah, whoever made that, shout out.
Play that again.
This is the first time for me to
Oh, my God. That's crazy.
Sounds like a speak and spell.
Yeah, so he was sitting at home at 1:30 last night, angry, and he's like, well, here they watched this part, and I can't sue them obviously for this because this even I can't even fucking argue this one. Yeah, what are you gonna argue? This is the heart of the event, you fucking child, you trust fund talentless baby. You perpetual failure, you obsessed fan. You stalker. I should get a restraining order on you, you stalker freak. Here, let me give you a tip. If you want your fight club to succeed, stop trying to be Dana White, dude. Nobody wants to see your pasty fucking cracker ass.
And got him.
Honestly, if anyone's a cracker, it's Cav.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, he's like, how there's people that are so white they're red?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's red. I mean.
He's the embodiment of that Price is Right fail sound.
Wah, 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 wah. Everywhere he goes. Yeah, if Ryan wasn't using his daddy's money, I mean, what would Ryan be doing for a living? He'd be doing selling like no offense to the profession, but he'd be a car salesman, a used car salesman. He might be a mortgage broker.
Okay.
Like a shit tier mortgage broker at Chase who like who kind of lies to you and misleads you a little bit, and then you get into a whole fucking thing when the mortgage doesn't go through because he lied to you. Ryan, you told me this thing was a sure deal. Listen, it's out of my control. And by the way, who wears tags to their own event?
Lanyard energy. He's got lanyard energy for sure.
Yeah, he is laminated. He looks like he's laminated,
Well,
resting nicely between his bitch tits, as Alex Jones would say.
I bet he's got some big old giant bitch tits.
Do you possibly eat a lot of soy, Ryan Kavanaugh? A lot of soy in your diet? Yeah, so he blocked it. Fucking love that, eh? How good is that shit?
Fantastic.
So I'm not sure what to do about that. Because I'm not going to clip it, so I dispute it. And, well, we'll see what dipshit wants to do about that one. Yeah. Ryan Kavanaugh been off the rails lately. He really been off the rails, man.
Someone in the chat said he would have been the type of guy that tells a woman they need a new engine when they just need an oil change.
Yeah.
100%.
Nailed it.
100%. Hundy. Yeah, but he's been totally off the rails, man. He's not doing well. You can tell. He's been posting. He's going crazy on Instagram, dude. Here, let me just pull it up. You know, he really is an obsessed fan.